It's hard to be loved. The most profound form of hatred is the hatred of yourself. That's where it starts. The nucleus of pain and fear that spirals out from your very core and seeps into and stains every aspect of your life, the lives of those around you, and further out, travelling over oceans or falling from the skies like a bad omen, and suddenly somebody innocent is killed. We distance ourselves from our hatred, from our pride, lust, envy, and most of all our fear, and cast it into some long-lost darkened corner of the mind where the shadows of who we are grow more agitated in the loneliness of their isolation. Somewhere down the line, that hate manifests itself in bombs and bullets, and somebody innocent is killed. This death may be metaphorical. If we cheat ourselves out of love, we kill our future, like a tree whose purpose is to grow higher and higher towards the sun, cut down too early, prematurely snatched of its potential. The origin, I feel, of all the evils in this world originate from two sources: fear and pain. How can we love somebody if we can't love ourselves? How can we trust somebody else, being fully aware of the seething sea of guilt and shame that makes you now and forever less than honourable, less than worthy of your own respect, let alone the respect of others? My whole life there have been several voices in my head calling out from the nothingness, and in the echoes my pain desperation for a resolution to the problems of my life manifested itself in the form of self-abuse. If I had said these things to any other person besides myself, I would be cut, beaten, or otherwise maimed and thrown out into the cold. This hatred of myself, I now realise, came from a lack of understanding about who I was. I wasn't weak, loathsome, and worthy of the kind of contempt you might brand a psychopathic maniac and menace to society with. I was and am courageous, loving. I care about my friends and family and would give my life for them. I can experience damage, humiliation, annihilation, and still I survived. My life could burst into a ball of flames right before my eyes, as it has done over and over. I survived. I survived my own instincts for hate and replaced it with love and affirmation of the beauty of life. Even now I have flashbacks. I can see the blood in my mind's eye. I can feel the cold steel blade against my wrist. When I saw the film Ex Machina, there's this scene where the protagonist slashes his arm open with a razor. I had to leave the room because of the visceral emotions, just because of the association that scene brought up in me. Love is our natural state. Love is everything. But when we long for nothingness, when we dehumanize ourselves and lower ourselves to the point of self-annihilation, why would we deserve love? If we did, we wouldn't be here in the first place. But in reality, I didn't begin in that place and I didn't end in that place, as I'm writing this right now and the early morning sun is beaming through my window and touching my face. I feel a gratitude so profound that it often brings me to tears. Life is love. Every second is a gift, and the moments of crisis, the moments of pain, when we fall apart, is just an opportunity to learn. I saw somewhere this Buddhist monk was talking about his experience living at an ashram somewhere deep in the mountains of a holy place. He described the tedium, the repetition of living this ascetic life. One day he sat bemused as his teacher read earnestly from the scriptures. Somebody asked, "Why do we learn all these stories and all this scripture?" And the teacher said calmly, "So that when your heart breaks, they'll fall in." Each day is an opportunity to live and love more deeply and more profoundly than you ever have before. Hate and self-hate is merely a byproduct of fear and pain. How would you treat someone in pain? Would you attack them further, reopening old wounds left to the whims of infection and decay? Or would the kindness in your heart guide your hand to help wrap somebody's broken limbs or even somebody's broken heart in the bandage of love? In my life, more than any means of self-medication or self-destruction, an awakening of love, first for others, and through that a love of myself, has been the single thing that has led me from that dark place to the point I'm at right now. That's why I continue to create. That's why I was creative to begin with. These words I write are not mine, and I humbly pass them back to you.